Alrighty, here we go. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again. Welcome back to the next episode of the Heaters franchise, here in year number 3. Last episode, we strung together our first winning streak of the season as we beat the top 2 teams in our division, upsetting the Grapplers in 13 innings 6-2, injuring 2 of their starting pitchers and wrecking their entire bullpen with tired stamina. And then in the second game, we rallied back to defeat the Beowolves 8-6, getting the win off of their bullpen with a late inning home run and then an insurance run afterwards. So we're on a 2-game winning streak here, coming into the final 2 games of the season, which will be played here back-to-back against the 3rd place Wideloads and then the 4th place Platypi. On the mound for the Wideloads at 6-7 is right-hander Jamison Cole, the former Heaters pitcher. 1-2 with a 3.86 ERA and a 1.39 WHIP for Cole, and on the mound for us for the 4-10 Heaters, it is left-hander rookie Tower Hiker, 0-1 with an 8 ERA and a 1.78 WHIP. Lineup for today's game, first game of the episode, Jesus Gould leading off at third, he's locked in. Pollard in at shortstop, batting second. Batting third, second baseman Caleb Golden. Batting fourth, first baseman Mash Taters. Batting fifth, left fielder Buster Biggs. Batting sixth, right fielder Dax Jarvis. Batting seventh, rookie center fielder Nolan Lawson. Batting eighth, backup catcher rookie Everett Nash. And batting ninth, rookie pitcher Tower Hiker. Let's get it on. Pardon me, Jesus. Both games here in the episode are going to be at home as we finish up the season back at Red Rock Park. Hopefully we can end this season on a 4-game winning streak. We started the year on a 5-game losing streak, trying to do almost the exact opposite here at the end of the season. Wideloads need the victory here to keep their slim playoff chances alive, whereas we are trying to play spoilers and knock them out of the playoffs with a defeat. Let's see if we can get the job done. Wideloads pretty balanced here. Good defense, above average defense, above average rotation, above average bullpen, above average power, average contact, and non-existent speed. Donga, Strauss, and Hobbs going to be up first for the Wideloads here in the top half against the rookie Tower Hiker. Shortstop Mashadonga leading off, hitting .321, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. Here's a look at the rookies' numbers. Tower Hiker on the year. Bit of a bad beat this year, 0-1, 8 ERA and a 1.78 WHIP, 17 runs given up, only 16 earned in 18 innings, averaging almost an inning a run, 27 hits surrendered, 5 homers, 1 wild pitch, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts, and a .346 batting average against. Not a great year for the rookie pitcher. Here's the lineup for the Wideloads. After Donga, it is catcher Harmony Strauss, then center fielder Wade Hobbs, 10th third baseman Hack Liner, first baseman Hercules Bentley, who is on our roster for the last year and a half, so revenge game for Herc. Batting 6th, 10th second baseman Javier Haudier, batting 7th left fielder Jules Bergman, batting 8th right fielder Amora Homebrew, and batting 9th is the pitcher Jamison Cole. We have split with the Wideloads here on the season. Last time, Game 2, we beat them 3-1. Jamison Cole was the starting pitcher in that affair, so let's see if we can repeat our success. Fastball ready, here we go. Bloop down the right field line, Jarvis going over. Lays out and makes a nice catch. Attaboy Jarvis, 1 down. Next up, catcher Harmony Strauss, hitting .311 with 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year. Outside pitch active for the catcher. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Curveball inside, that's going to miss also, 2-0. Seamer up and in, strike called at the letters, 2-1. Good start there for Hiker. Fastball up and in, check swing strike, 2-2 the count. Two-seamer inside, fouled back by Strauss, 2-2, still the count. Four-seamer down and in, chased it in the dirt, strike 3, and Nash picks it and fires the first in time for the second out. First punch up for Hiker today, and that'll bring up center fielder Wade Hobbs. Hitting .275 with 2 homers and 7 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer away on the first pitch outside, ball 1. Change it down and in. That's check swing strike called. 1-1. Two-seamer away. That's fouled back. 1-2 the count here to Hobbs. Ball down and in. Chased inside. Blooper in the hole to first. Taters over. Picks the soft liner out of the air. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hiker. Bottom 1 were scoreless. Gould, Pollard, and Golden due up here for the Heaters in the bottom of the first against their former teammate, Jamison Cole. Jesus Gould leading off, locked in at third base today, hitting .383 with the homer, 7 RBIs, facing his old buddy Jamison Cole. Both were on the team in year 1 together. Cole 1-2 on the season with a .386 ERA and a 1.39 WHIP. 8 earned runs given up in his 3 starts, totaling 18 2/3 innings. 21 hits surrendered, 5 walks, 2 homers, a hit batsman, and 10 strikeouts. Batting average against on the season for Cole, .292. Getting ready to face the lineup here. Has already beaten him once this season as that fastball's inside, ball 1. That's in there at the letters, 1-1. Cutter up and away, grounded to first. One hopper to Bentley, who picks it cleanly. He'll make the play, 1 down. Next up, shortstop Jamie Pollard, hitting .271. 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the season for Jamie. Curveball down in the dirt away, ball 1. Curveball inside, misses the corner. 2-0 the count to Pollard. Cutter at the knee, swung through it as he pulls off early, 2-1. Fastball up and in, check swing inside, good hold by Pollard, 3-1. Curveball inside is chased and popped up to short. Donga back at left center makes the catch, 2 down. Second baseman Caleb Golden up next, hitting .373, 8 RBIs on the year for Caleb. Fastball up and away, strike called, 0-1 at the letters. Curveball inside, nowhere near the zone, 1-1 the count. Change up in there in the corner, inside, makes the call. Change up and in again, line to left center field, sinking quickly. Hobbs does not get there, and that is a base hit for Golden as he has the first hit of the game for either team. Runner at first with 2 down here in the bottom of the first for Mashed Taters. First baseman hitting .270 on the year with a homer and 4 RBIs. Change up down and in, low, ball 1. Cutter down in the way, low, 2-0. Swung through a change, fastball at the knees, 2-1. Change it down and then ripped hard by Taters, but he's early, 2-2 the count. Fastball down and then line to hole over the diving Donga, and that's a base hit in the left. Back-to-back 2-out hits for the Heaters, have them in business with 2 down. Coming up to the plate is the 5-hitter today, left fielder Buster Biggs, hitting .403 with a homer and 6 RBIs as Buster looks to deliver one more time. Curveball up and away is outside, ball 1. Cutter up and away, caught the corner, 1-1, nice pitch from Cole. Change it down and in, pulled foul by Biggs, 1-2 the count. Fastball up, chased it high, strike 3, and Biggs breaks his bat in disgust as that ends the inning. Cole's first punch out of the day. To the second, they're scoreless. Liner, Bentley, and Haudier do up. Leading off, third baseman Hack Liner, who is tense, hitting .283 on the year. 3 homers, 9 RBIs on the season. First pitch curveball up and away is high, ball 1. Two-seamer middle in. Ripped in the gap left center. That is down for a hit. Lawson dives and cuts it off before it gets to the wall. Nice save. That'll be a single for Liner to lead off the second. So he has the first hit for the Wideloads today, and he's back to neutral mojo. Next up, first baseman Hercules Bentley, who was on the team for the first half of this season and all of last year. This year only hitting a .118 with an RBI. That's the main reason why we got rid of him. Forcing inside on the first pitch. Check swing strike called, 0-1. Ball away, check swing strike called, 0-2. Bentley does not offer at it. Change it down, in the dirt, 1-2. Two-seamer at the knees, that's chopped in front of the plate. Nash out of the crouch, no play at second, will take it to first, 1 down. Next up is first second baseman Javier Haudier, who is tense, hitting only a .132 on the year. No homers or RBIs yet for Javier. Two-seamer up and away in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in, runner goes, strike called, throw to third by Nash is perfect, and he nails Liner at third as he got greedy, and that's going to put 2 down with nobody on. Liner's second attempt to steal this year ends in failure. He's 0 for 2. 0-2 the count here to Haudier. Ball down in the way. Grounded up the middle, seeing eye single for Haudier into center. That'll keep the inning alive. Had Liner not gotten greedy, he probably would have scored. Runner at first, 2 down for left fielder Jules Bergman, who has power and contact versus lefty here against Hiker. Only hitting a .158 though on the year with 2 RBIs, trying to find his groove here at the end of the season. Two-seamer away is outside, ball 1 as he'll get the start over Bubbles Garcia, the left fielder. Yep. Make sure he's still on the team. Fastball high, check swing, good take there by Bergman, 2-0 the count. Ball down and in, strike called at the knees, 2-1. Change up down. That is low. Good eye. 3-1 the count. Team up and away. Bergman rips it hard to short right on the ground. Pollard there makes the stop the first in time to end the inning. Hiker strands 1 as he gets out of a jam. Bottom 2 we're scoreless. Jarvis, Lawson, and Nash do up here for the Heaters in the bottom of the second against Cole. All right. Jarvis leading off, right fielder hitting .291, 1 homer, 10 RBIs on the year for Dax. Changeup inside, misses from Cole, ball 1. Heater up and away, caught the letters, 1-1. Fastball middle in, skied by Jarvis down the left field line, but that'll hang up for Bergman, who makes the catch, 1 down. Next up, center fielder Nolan Lawson, the rookie, batting .320, 1 homer, 5 RBIs, and with his new trait, outside pitch active for the second time this season, as he just got it before last game against the B-Wolves. Changeup down and in, caught by inside corner, 0-1. Fastball from the way, swung late, 0-2. Fastball away is skied off the end of the bat by Lawson to left field, shallow, in on it Bergman. He will make the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Everett Nash, the rookie catcher, hitting .500 on the year with 2 RBIs as he gets the start to give Hank Hart a day off. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Curveball bounces in the dirt, 1-1. Fastball away, skied down the line, foul, 1-2. Fastball away, hit on the ground to third, right at liner. He'll pick it cleanly, and that'll be a 1-2-3 inning for the Wideloads here in the second. To the third, we're scoreless. Homebrew, Cole, and Donga, 8-9-1, due up for the Wideloads against Hiker. Homebrew leading off, right fielder hitting .083 on the season. Not a great year for Amora in her second year with the Wideloads. Fastball inside, misses, ball 1. Good ball away. That's ripped on the ground to third. Oh, and it hit the edge of the grass and ricochets up the line. That is a fair ball. Unlucky right there as that edge of the grass just sent that ball sideways, and that makes it a base hit instead of an easy ground out to Gould. Jameson Cole up next to pitcher. He'll be able to bunt over Homebrew. Cole batting .333 on the season. You see him middle in. Bunt shown. Pulled back. Strike called. 1. Fastball away, bunt down in front of the mound, Hiker off, bare hands to first, 1 down. Homebrew in scoring position after the sacrifice, and that'll bring up Donga, who's 0 for 1. Changeup down, that is low, ball 1. Fastball down low, 2-0. Curveball down and away. Line to left center field. Lawson in on it. Does not get there. That is down for a hit. Coming around third, Homebrew. She will score. It is an RBI single for Donga. 1-0 Wideloads. So they're on the board first here in the third. Next up is Strauss, who struck out swinging the first time up. She is 0 for 1. Outside pitch active and now tense is Hiker here. Four-seamer down and in. Look, grounded up the middle hard in the right center. That is a base hit. First and second now with 1 down as the Wideloads are in business with 2 on. Here's Hobbs, 0 for 1 today. And Strauss got injured running to first as she is going to have to exit. And that is a massive injury. It looks like she ruptured her Achilles after she tapped the first base. That means she's going to miss the last 3 games of the season after this one. Or last 2 games after this one. So Prince Prize, backup catcher, is going to get some more playing time. He'll pinch run for Strauss. It's a pulled hamstring, even worse. That's the other major injury you don't want to get running the bases. That and the ruptured Achilles. Not ideal. Fastball inside on the first pitch to Hobbs, misses inside, ball 1. Curveball down and away, that is a strike at the knees, 1-1. Seam up and away, that's high, 2-1. Change it down, that's low, 3-1. Seam it down and in, inside, caught the corner, 3-2. Curveball down and away, way outside, ball 4. First walk for Hiker, that'll load him up for Liner, who has RBI man. 1 for 1 already today with the singles. Still tense, though, because he got greedy trying to steal third base and got caught. Big spot for Liner to break the game open here early. Change him up and down the first pitch. Driven by Liner to left center field. Hit pretty well. Lawson giving chase. That'll drop. 1 hop to the fence, and that will clear the bases here with a double. Relay throw home will be late. It is 4-0 Wideloads. Bentley up next. He's 0 for 1 today as Hiker already rattled. Change up at the knees, strike called, 0-1. Bentley chopped a grounder in front of the plate his first time up. Fastball inside, outside misses, 1-1. Curveball middle in, popped up foul. Taters over, will not get there as it's out of play, 1-2. Two-seamer up and away. Driven by Bentley to right center field. That's got some good carry. Jarvis back for it near the fence. He's out of room, leaps, it's gone. Into the groundskeeper area in right center. First homer of the year for Bentley. Didn't do that for us at all this season. And it's now 6-0 Wideloads as they put 6 on the board in the inning. And they batted around almost. Here's Haudier, 1-for-1 with a single. Pass down in the way, grounded to short. One hopper to Pollard on the backhand. He'll make the play. 2 down. 9th man coming to bat in the inning. Here's Bergman, 0-for-1 and tenths. Both traits active here. Curveball away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball up and in, way inside and high, 1-1. Zoomer down and in, check swing, strike called, 1-2. Change up away. Lined up the middle base hit, and that will keep the inning alive as they will bat around here and send their 10th man back up to the plate. It's Homebrew, who led off the inning with a single and scored a run, all because of a free cop. Fastball away, outside, ball 1. The ball inside, grounded to short. Pollard there on the back, to his right, makes the stop, fires the first in time. That will finally end the inning, but the Wideloads score 6 on 6 hits. As they have the lead and 1 walk. Bottom 3, 6-0 to score. Hiker, Gould, and Pollard do up as Cole pitches with the lead for the first time today. There's Tower Hiker, the rattled pitcher, hitting .333 on the year with 2 RBIs. Prize remains in the game at catcher after taking over for the injured Strauss. Cutter inside misses, ball 1. Fastball, changeup inside, caught the inside corner, 1-1. Fastball inside is grounded to second, right at Haudier. Haudier, he'll make the play to first, 1 down. Next up, Gould, 0-for-1 today. Heater up and away is high, ball 1. Gould grounded out to first base his first time up. Heater inside misses, 2-0. Fastball down the way, grounded to first. Easy play for Bentley to his left. He'll make the play, 2 down. Next up is Pollard, 0-for-1 today. Popped out to short his first time up. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Curveball at the knees, low, ball 1. Cutter down in the way, driven by Pollard to left center field. Good rip on that one, but it's going to hang up for Hobbs. He'll run it down the gap. 1-2-3 inning for Cole in the 3rd. To the 4th, it's still 6-0. Cole, Donga, and Prize to up. There's Cole batting .333 on the year. Sack bunt his first time up. Fastball inside, strike called, 0-1. Seamer up and in, strike called, 0-2. Seamer up and away, strike 3 called. Second punch out of the game for Hiker. 1 down, and that'll bring him Dongo, 1-for-2 with an RBI single. Well down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Seamer away, check swing outside, 2-0. Dongo singled in a run last time up. 2-seamer inside, misses, 3-0. And she scored on the double by Liner. Change up and in, caught the letters, 3-1. Fastball down, grounded up the middle, base hit. Second hit for Donga today, she's 2-for-3. On with 1 down in the inning for Prince Prize, the backup catcher, getting his first at bat of the game. Hitting .231 with a homer and an RBI on the year. Change up down and in on the first pitch. Grounded to short. Pollard over. Cuts it off. Flips to second. 1. Gould in the first. Double play, and that ends the inning as Hiker gets out of the inning with another 0 on the board. Bottom 4. It's still 6-0. Golden, Taters, and Biggs. Hard lineup coming up for the Heaters. Here's Golden. 1-for-1 today with a single. Change up down in the way is low. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Strike call. 1-1. Check swing inside. Misses. 2-1 on the cutter. Fastball away. Blew it by Golden. 2-2. Fastball to middle in. Grounded up the middle. Diving is Donga behind the bag to make the stop. She'll fire to first in time. 1 down. Nice play. Next up, Mash Taters. He singled back in the first inning and was stranded at first base. Change up down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Heater up and in is high. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Bloop to short. Leaping is Donga to rob him of a hit. 2 down. 8 in a row set down here for Cole. And that'll bring up Biggs, who's 0-for-1 today. Fastball up and in. Strike called. 0-1. Big struck out swing his first time up. Heater away. Strike called. 0-2. Cutter inside. Grounded to short. Second. Backhanded by Hautier. Fires the first 1-2-3 inning for Cole. As that is 9 straight he has set down in a row. To the 5th, it's still 6-0. Hobbs, Liner, and Bentley do up. There's Hobbs 0-for-1 today with the walk. Hiker back to tense mojo after the ground out. Double play to end last inning. Hobbs walked his last time at the plate. Curveball inside. Ripped foul. 1-1. Seamer up and away. Chased it outside. 1-2. Seamer up and in. Chased and fouled back. We'll do it again. Curveball up and away. Swung through it, strike three. Third punch out for Hiker. One down. Next up is Liner. 2 for 2 today. Doubled in 3 last time up. He's also singled. He's back to neutral mojo now. Change it down and in. Grounded hard up the middle. Another hit for Liner. He is 3 for 3. As that grounds into left center. Runner at first, one down. Here's Bentley, who homered last time up. He's 1 for 2 with a 2-run shot. He's also grounded out. Back to locked in mojo. I think it's the first time all year Bentley's been locked in. He's now batting over the 150 mark. Fastball low, ball 1. Ball down and away. That's a line to third. Gould dives, knocks it down. Nice effort. And then he bobbles the pickup, and that's going to be an E5. Javier up next, 1 for 2 with a single. They do give him an error, but they did not give Bentley a hit. So that is an E5, as Bentley would have been thrown out. So first and second, 1 down for Javier. Grounded out last time up. Change it down and the way is low, ball 1. Or he singled last time, don't matter. Fastball high, 2-0. Ball down and away. That's chopped the second, charging Golden. No play anywhere. I'll go to first, 2 down. Second and third, 2 down for the Wideloads. Here's Bergman, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. You see him up on the first pitch. That's fouled back, 0-1. Fastball away. Fouled off by Bergman, 0-2 the count. Change it down and in. Way inside on the check swing. Good hold. 1-2. Ball away. Outside. 2-2. See him up and in. Bergman swings through it. Strike 3. Fourth punch out for Hiker. That ends the inning. See Strands 2 in scoring position. Bottom 5. It's 6-0 still. Jarvis, Lawson, and Nash due up. There's Jarvis. 0 for 1 today. Flew out his first time up. What is his pitch count at? Let me check. 76. I could get another inning out of him, but he's been blasted today. I think we should go to the bullpen. We'll see. We'll see if he comes up. Cole locked in here after setting the last 9 batters he's faced down in a row. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Or sorry, 10 in a row. Heater inside misses, 1-1. Fastball up and in, driven by Jarvis with deep right center, but that's going to hang up for Hobbs in the deepest part of the park. He'll make the catch, 1 down. Next up is Lawson, 0 for 1 today with a pop out to left center. Outside pitch active. 10s currently is that one's low, ball 1. Heater inside misses, 2-0 the count to Lawson. Change inside, ripped hard to first, diving Bentley to his right to make the snag. Flips to the pitcher in time, 2 down. Just can't buy a break. Next up is Nash, 0 for 1. Grounded out the third his first time up. Cutter away, strike called, 0-1. Curveball's outside, that'll miss, 1-1. Chased fastball away. Dribbled foul, 1-2 the count to Nash. Fastball up and in, chop the third. Easy play for Liner, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for Cole. As that is 13 in a row he is set down. To the 6th, it's 6-0. Homebrew, Cole and Donga do up. It's Homebrew, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball down and away from Nash, low, ball 1. Or Hiker, whatever the fuck his name is. Nash is the catcher, that's right. Curveball inside misses, 2-0 the count. Easy down and in, check swing strike, 2-1. Forcing him down in the way. Chopped in the hold of short. Pollard over. Charges. Bare hands at the first. 1 down. Nice play. Next up is Cole of 1 today. Struck out looking his last time up. He's also sack bunted today. 2-seamer high. Ball 1. Fastball high. Check swing misses. 2-0. Ball down. Strike called at the knees. 2-1. Change it in there. Ripped hard and foul. 2-2. Up and in. Chased it high, strike 3. 5th punch out for Hiker, 2 down. Base is empty for Donga, who's 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Hiker back to neutral mojo here. Ball down and in, strike called, 0-1. He's him down in the way, popped up down the right field line, hooking foul. Jarvis going over on the run, runs it down, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Hiker in the 6th to end his day. Bottom 6, it's 6-0. Hiker, Gould, and Pollard do up. Hiker done after giving up 6 runs in 6 innings, 10 hits surrendered, and 1 walk. He struck out 5. That 1 bad inning really screwed him over, though. Here's Hiker, 0 for 1 today. Pinch hitter coming. It is going to be Jack Stravino. Third baseman hitting .240 on the year with a homer, 2 RBIs. Cole sets and fires, setting the last 13 down in the row. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. Cutter up, line to right, base hit for Trevino, and that ends the streak of 13 consecutive batters retired for Cole. Leadoff man on in the 6th. Next up, Gould, 0 for 2. Got to start making some noise now if you want to rally back here in Game 1. There it goes on the first pitch. Fastball down and in. Strike called. Throw down by Price. Low. In time to get Trevino. Come on. He has no arm. That's bullshit. Game. Fuck you. 1 down. 0-1 the count to Gould. Change down and in. Pulled foul. 0-2 the count. Let's go ahead and check that after this pitch. Cutter middle of the plate. Foul off. 0-2. For Trevino, that was his first attempt to steal all year. He's 0 for 1. 0-2 the count, still to Gould. Change it down, ripped hard and foul. Still 0-2. Change it down and in, pulled foul again. Still 0-2 to Gould. Fastball down and in, grounded and a hold to first. Bentley backhands cleanly to first. 2 down. Gould now tense, and that'll bring up Pollard 0 for 2, who's already tense. Cutter at the knees, line to center hard, but it's right at Hobbs. That'll end the inning. We got a hit, and then we lost all the momentum. We're going to take Gould out. We're going to put in Trevino to take over at third. And we will bring in... Let's go with Balfour. It's not a winning situation. Gould's coming out. Trevino takes third. Still down 6-0 here in the 7th. As Prize due up first, 0 for 1 today. Trevino remains in the game at third base. Have a look at the numbers for Tats Balfour on the season. No record. A 4.05 ERA and a 150 whip. 4 appearances, 3 earned runs given up, 1 save, 6 2/3 innings pitched, 7 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 5 strikeouts, a batting average against 269 on the year. First pitch to Prize, fastball to letters, bloop to right field shallow. Jarvis coming on, dives off his glove, and that drops for a double as Prize will get there. Good effort by Jarvis, he just doesn't have the fielding. Hey, Luai, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, 1 bad inning. They sent 10 men to the plate in the 3rd inning and scored all 6 of their runs. Yeah, they pounded us that 1 inning and nothing since. It also didn't help. We had 13 batters in a row retired straight by Jamison Cole, our former starter. Curveball in the dirt, bounces to Hobbs, ball 1. Hobbs has reached on a walk. He's 0 for 2 today. Fastball at the knees, 1-1. Slider inside. That's going to be ripped foul. 1-2 the count. Yeah, it does. Just not feeling it today, I guess. Fastball down in the way. Fouled off as Hobbs stays alive. Curveball inside. Misses. 2-2. Fastball away. That's popped up behind first. Tater's giving chase. He'll get there. 1 down. Although on the plus side, we did not have an injury. The Wideloads lost their starting catcher, Harmony Strauss, in that rally inning. She pulled her hamstring. She's out for the rest of the year now. Here's Liner. He doubled in 3 of those runs back in the 3rd inning and then scored on a home run immediately afterwards. So he's feeling it. 3 for 3 today. Liner has singled twice, doubled in 3, and he has RBI man active for the 2nd time today. Let's see what he does against Balfour. Curveball inside, strike called, 0-1. Although Liner has been thrown out trying to steal third base. Yep. Now they got to rely on Prince Prize the rest of the year. They still got 2 games after this. Fastball down on the way low, 1-1. Slider up and in. That's high to Liner, 2-1. Curveball's going to hang. That's not what you want to do to Liner. That is long and gone. Into the 3rd deck. Liner's 4th homer of the season. He's up to 14 RBIs now. It is 8-0 Wideloads. Still got 1 more game to play after this. Next up, Bentley. He homered back in the 3rd inning. He's 1 for 3 today. It's the only hit today. He reached on an error last time up. Balfour tense as that fastball's way high. Ball 1. Fastball down in the way. Strike call and 1-1. Slider down and in. Check swing inside. 2-1. No call there. Curveball down. Chop to 3rd. Trevino charges. He'll make that play himself. 2 down. 491, yeah, he missed the 500 mark. He almost got that achievement for the AI. Haudier up next, 1 for 3 with a single today. Fastball away, strike called on the check, going 1. Slider down, chased it in the dirt as it hops into the glove of Nash, 0-2. Curveball down, that's chopped foul, still 0-2. Fastball up and in, that's driven by Haudier. In right field, he got it. It's going to be long and gone. Almost in the 2nd deck there in right field. 2nd homer of the year for Haudier. Oh, 1st actually. First thing he's hit all season. 1st RBI as well. It's 9-0 Wideloads. 2nd homer of the inning off Balfour. Bergman up next. 1 for 3 with a single. Fastball away, popped up the first. Taters behind the bag, on the edge of the grass. Puts it away to finally end the inning, but the Wideloads tack on 3 on 2 bombs by Liner and Haudier. 9-0 to the bottom of the 7th. Hard lineup up for the Heaters. Golden, Taters, and Biggs. Yep, basically, it's so heartbreaking. Very demoralizing, too. At least we can say we didn't do that to Jovan Bambino. He still had not had a home run after that game last episode. Golden coming up, 1 for 2 today with a single. Fastball inside from Cole, misses, ball 1. That's high as well in the heater, 2-0 the count. Fastball up and in, late swing for Golden, 2-1. Change up away, check swing, caught the corner, 2-2. Fastball up and away, swung through it, strike 3. Second punch out of the day for Cole. 1 down, here's Taters, 1 for 2 with a single. Grounded out to short last time up. Cutter down and in is low and inside, ball 1. Cutter at the knees, ripped foul by Taters, 1-1. Cutter up, that's Chase, line to third. Liner there to make the easy catch, 2 down. Biggs up next, 0 for 2 today, intense, not feeling it. Cutter in there at the knees, 0-1. Curveball inside, almost hits Biggs as he gets out of the way, 1-1. Change it down in the way, bloop to right center and shallow, that's going to hang up for Hobbs. Another 1-2-3 inning for Cole, he's been getting a lot of them today. To the 8th, it's 9-0 still. Homebrew, Cole, and Donga due up. There's Homebrew, 1 for 3 with a single. She started that rally back in the 3rd inning with a freak single. It hit the edge of the grass there in front of third base and then ricocheted over Gould's head. Very unlucky. Fastball chased outside, 0-1. Fastball up and in, that's grounded in the hole short. Pollard over on the backhand, makes the throw, 1 down. Next up is Cole, who's 0 for 2 today. He sack bunted and struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging. Ball down in the way outside in the dirt, ball 1. Slider at the knees, strike called, 1-1. Fastball up, that's high, 2-1. Slider down and in, low in the dirt, 3-1 as walk prone activates for Balfour. Fastball down and in, just blew it by Cole, full count. Fastball up and away, skied to right center, Lawson in to his left. He's there, rookie puts it away, 2 down. Next up, Donga, 2 for 4 today, 2 singles and an RBI driven in from Asha today. Ball down in the way, in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball down and in, that's fouled off. Donga evens the count up at 1. Slider up and in, that's line to left. Biggs coming on, makes the catch on the liner. 1-2-3 inning for Balfour here in the 8th. Bottom 8, Jarvis, Lawson, Nash in the pitcher slot, due up 6th, I believe. There's Jarvis, 0 for 2 today, looking to start a rally against Cole, who's over 80 pitches. 6 outs away from a shutout. Cutter up and away, caught the corner, 0-1. Curveball in the dirt, bounces, 1-1. Fastball away, blew it by Jarvis, 1-2. Curveball middle in, that's blooped to left center. That is down for a base hit, and that'll be extra bases for Jarvis as it perfectly splits the outfielders. Hobbs cuts it off before the wall, but it is a leadoff double for the speedster, Jarvis. He'll be in scoring position here for Lawson. 0 for 2 today, intense. Outside pitch active for the Rook. Change away, ripped hard to right, over the diving Bentley's glove into right field. Homebrew's got an arm, though, so we'll hold Jarvis at third as it got to her too quickly. Runners at the corners, none down. Coming up is Everett Nash. Rookie catcher, 0 for 2 today. Looking to find the stroke. Fastball up and in, fisted down the line. Fair ball into the corner. Nice rip by Nash. And it gets by Bergman as he misplays it off the short wall. 2-run double for the rookie. It is 9-2. And that breaks up Cole's concentration and his shutout. Trevino up next, 1 for 1 with a single as a pinch hitter today. He's also been thrown out trying to steal second base. And coming out of the bullpen, right-hander Binky Stevens, the only reliever we did not see from the Wideloads earlier in that doubleheader this season. Stevens on the year. He's 1-0. He has a 1.46 ERA and a 1.05 whip. 2 earned runs given up in 9 appearances with 12 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 5 walks, a homer, and 12 strikeouts. Batting average against 195. Currently leading the bullpen in strikeouts this year. Yes, I would like the most epic comeback to commence. That would be awesome. Fastball inside from Stevens. Misses. Ball 1. Forkball's outside. 2-0 the count. Okay. Fastball up, driven by Trevino, right center field. He got all of that one, folks. Fireball coming at you as it bounces into the groundskeeper area. 2-run homer for Trevino. I believe that's his third of the year. Second. It is 9-4. Next up, Balfour. That's a pinch hitter coming right up here, as Stevens is immediately tense after surrendering the dong. We're going to go and give it to, let's give it to Dale Nail, lefty-righty matchup. 286 average on the year for Nail. He's batting 2 for 7, 2 RBIs on the season. Hope is alive indeed. We're now down 5. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball away, late on the swing is Nail, 1-1. Fastball up and in, grounding in the hole to short, backhanded by Donga. Fires to first, in time to get the slow Nail, 1 down. Next up, Pollard. He's 0 for 3 today. Lined out to center last time up. Fastball up and in is high, ball 1. Fastball away, late on the swing, Pollard, 1-1 the count. Check swing outside, good take on the heater. That misses from Stevens, 2-1. Fastball away, hit up the line. Diving Bentley to rob him of a hit. He'll flip to Stevens in time, 2 down. Next up, Golden, 1 for 3 today with a single. Base is empty, 2 down against Stevens. Fastball middle of the plate. Ooh, just missed the swing, fouled off, 0-1. Golden struck out swinging last time up. That forkball's inside, 1-1. Forkball down, that chase is chopped to second. Haudier over to his left, makes the play, 1-2, that ends the inning. But 4 runs come in off the board for the Heaters as well. We end the shutout streak. Unfortunately, Jamison Cole's still going to leave here with a quality start, as only 3 of those runs were charged to him, not the 4th one. Who are we going to give the at-bat to here? Who are we going to give the last inning? Let's give it to Yago. She's locked in and ready to go. She's also rested. Let's give it to her. To the 9th, we're down 9-4. Prize, Hobbs, and Liner. Hearted lineup coming up for the Wideloads. Here's Prize, 1 for 2 with a double today as he'll face Yago. Gemma on the air. Oh, that's the wrong team. There we go. 1-0, 0.84 ERA, and a 103 whip. 1 earned run given up in 7 appearances with 2 saves, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 9 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 5 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 231. Yago looking to keep it a 5-run deficit to the bottom half. Curveball win the first pitch. That's lined to short. Easy catch for Pollard. 1 down. Hobbs up next. He's 0 for 3 today with a walk. Cutter up on the first pitch. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Four-seamer down in the way. Outside. 1-1. Good ball at the knees. Away. Line at the middle. Hobbs' first hit today. He's 1 for 4. So that's going to be a single. There's Liner. 4 for 4 today. He is a triple shy of the cycle. 1 homer, 1 double, 2 singles, and 5 driven in off the bat of this man, the captain of the Wideloads offense. Got her away in the first pitch, outside, ball 1. Double down and in. Chop to third, foul, 1-1. Good effort by Trevino. Receiver down in the way. Blew it by Liner, 1-2. Came in active for Yago here. Got her up and away, way outside and high, 2-2. Got to slow that one down a bit. Fastball up and in. High, full count. Walk prone now active as well. Curveball in the dirt. Bounces, ball 4. First walk for Yago. I don't blame her. First and second, 1 down for Bentley. 1 for 4 with the 2-run homer today. About the knees on the first pitch. That's line to dead center. Lawson running back to the track. Runs down the liner for the second out. Runner tagging for third. Throw in is late as Hobbs is safe, and it was dropped anyway. Runners at the corners. 2 down for Haudier, who homered last time up with a solo shot. He's also singled. 2 for 4 today. Cutter down and in. That's low. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Haudier grounds it to short. Right at Pollard. He'll fire to first. And that ends the inning as Yago strands 2. Keeps it a 5-run deficit. Bottom 9. Last chance to dance. We're down 9-4. Taters, Biggs, and Jarvis. Middle lineup coming up. See what we can do. Here's Taters. 1 for 3 with a single to lead off against Stevens in the 9th, who's back to neutral mojo. Heater away. Strike called. 0-1. Forkball in the dirt. 1-1. Change it down in the way. Pulled foul. Ooh, Bentley saves it from being foul, and it'll flip to Stevens. 1 down. He retires his old teammate Taters. Next up, Biggs, 0 for 3 in 10th today. Fastball down in the way, low, ball 1. Fastball up and in. Chase City pops it up, shallow left center. Donga out for it. Shortstop puts it away, 2 down. Last chance for the Heaters is Jarvis. He doubled last time up to start the rally. He's 1 for 3. Fastball up, driven off the end of the bat into the corner, and that is down. Bergman cuts it off, though. That'll hold Jarvis to just a single. Keeps the game alive. For the next man up, it's Lawson. Rookie singled. He's 1 for 3. Outside pitch active. Forkball inside, caught the inside corner. Nice pitch, 0-1. Fastball up and away, lined up the middle, base hit for Lawson, past Haudier into center. Jarvis thought about third, he'll hold it second. 2 on, 2 down, and that'll bring it up to the next man, Everett Nash. Rookie catcher doubled in 2 last time up, he's 1 for 3. Forkball up and away, in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball away, blooped off the end of the bat to left center, shallow. That's a tough play for Bergman, but he gets there with the slide, and that will end the game as he saves the runs. Heaters lose a tough one today, 9-4 in the first half of the doubleheader. Unfortunate. But that one bad inning screwed us. If that inning didn't exist, we win this game 4-3. So it is what it is. That's just the story of our year. Everybody got a hit in the Wideloads line today except the pitchers Cole and Stevens. 3-run homer for Hackliner. He also had a 2-run homer and a 3-run double. My apologies. 2-run homer for Hercules Bentley, the first of the season for him. Haudier had his first home run today as well, a solo shot. And Donga had an RBI single. On the other side for us, 2 RBIs on the double by Nash and 2 on a home run by Trevino are the only runs for us. We had a lot of people hitless today. Gould, Nail, Pollard, and Biggs, as well as Hiker. Jamison Cole goes 7 innings. Quality start for him. He gives up 6 hits, 3 earned runs, 2 strikeouts, avenging his loss against us earlier this season. Finishing at 2-2 on the year. Stevens goes 2 innings in relief, giving up 3 hits, an earned run, and a home run. Wideloads also take the season series against us 2-1. On the for us, rookie Tower Hiker, only 6 innings. He'll finish his rookie year 0-2. 10 hits, 6 earned runs, given up a walk, 5 strikeouts, 1 homer. All of those runs coming in 1 inning. Had that inning not exist, he would have thrown a shutout. Tats Balfour, 2 innings in relief, 3 hits, 3 earned runs on 2 homers, and Yago, an inning, 1 hit, 1 walk given up. Player of the game is Hackliner, who finishes a triple shy of the cycle with 5 RBIs. Jack Trevino, the runner-up, 2 for 2 today with a 2-run homer. And Javier Haudier, the third-place finisher, 2 for 5 with a solo homer. All right, one more game coming at you here in this episode, and then I'll probably also record the off-season tonight as well. So everybody getting spoiled here Friday night, especially, well, borderline Saturday morning at this point. It is 1:15 here. All right, let's look around the league here real quick before we jump into the next game, final game of the season. Wideloads signed Joanna Heater as they cut Bale Bozer. Their playoff hopes are still alive with that victory as they're now 7-7 on the year. Peterson gets +4 velocity on a nice random roll. Rob Glover is off the Wideloads as he's replaced by Sky Rodriguez. Interesting move there. And the Freebooters get Jeffrey Jenkins as they get rid of the starter Angel Verde. Sad to see Angel go, but it is what it is. Yep, making the trash sleep schedule. Indeed. It's not very good. But I don't care. I'm off today, tomorrow, and Monday, so not my problem. Oh, shit. Alrighty. Nemesis win 5-2 over the Buzzards. They are now at 9-7. Grapplers beat the Wideloads 3-2. That'll knock the Wideloads out of the playoff hunt. And the Sirloins win 8-6 over the Blowfish. Wild Pigs win in 10 over the Herbivores in the first game of the doubleheader, 8-7, and the Herbivores then split it with them winning the second game 4-1, and then the final game of the sim, Crocodons rally to beat the Buzzards 5-1. That knocks the Buzzards out of the playoffs. Crocodons win; they're now at 8-7. It's still looking unlikely they do make the playoffs though because of how good the Beewolves and Grapplers have been this season. All the Beewolves need to do is win one of their last 2 games, and they're already in the playoffs. Wideloads will be out, Jacks will be out, and Crocs will be out. Buzzards already out. Platypi already out. That's who we're playing. And then us. Nemesis looking good to make the playoffs. We'll see how this goes. Alright. Do I want to assign any relievers real quick? I do have 2 rested for the game. I don't think I need anybody else to come in. So I think we're good. Unless we want to sign Huck and Duck for one last hurrah before he probably retires. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but at the same time, kind of want to win. Yeah, I don't think we'll make any moves. Let's look at roster player moves here. Okay, Barnes. Yes, velocity. She does need this. Yago, there's a big chance to lose walk prone. There will be enough to get all 3 of these, though. We can get this one for golden next. Garner. Ooh, that's a good chance at K-Man, though. Ooh, we might have to go for the K-Man. And Nail's not going to be here next year, so it doesn't matter. Well, let's do Yago and Barnes here, because they both have been doing... They both need these upgrades, really. Do Barnes first, the rookie. She'll get the full velocity roll up to 29. Not what I was hoping for. Also does not get composed. I was hoping she got the big roll. Alright, and Yago. Big chance to lose walk prone. Let's see if it happens. 1 fielding to 51. 4 velo down to 50. She gets the small junk roll up to 46. She does not lose walk prone either. That is unfortunate. Hoping for that. She could go up to a B- finally. And we still have enough to get slaps. There's no guarantee Rafi's going to be on the team next year, though. Do we really want to give him the fielding? Probably not. I say we let it expire, save up money to get both this for Golden and Garner next time. Alright, that makes sense. Alright, set the lineup here for the final game here. Let's give you a preview. We're taking on the defending champion Platypi for the second and final time this year. I believe we won the game against them earlier this year. Let me have a check at that real quick. We did. We won that game 5-4 in extra innings. Okay. Platypi enter at 5-9 in the year. They're already out of the playoff hunt. They're just playing for pride with 2 games left. Right-hander Alberto Roberto on the mound, the veteran, 1-0 with a 5 ERA and a 133 whip. But on the mound for us is veteran Candy Sweet, former Sandcats pitcher, who I signed specifically for this last start. Left-hander making her debut here. We'll come in at 4-11. Lineup for the game, leading off at shortstop, Jesus Gould. Golden in at second base, he'll bat second. Jarvis in right bats third. Taters in the cleanup slot once again at first base. Hart behind the dish at catcher, batting fifth. Buster Biggs, tenth in left field, he'll bat number 6. Trevino at third, batting 7th. And Lawson batting 8th in center field with Sweet on the mound. Let's go, as it's the final game of year 3. Let's see if we can end it on a good note and not be the worst team in the league again. If we win, we do not finish as the worst team in the league. If we lose, well, it comes down to run differential then. Because the Freebooters already finished at 4-12, so if we win this game, we'll finish at 5-11. We will not be the worst team. I don't want to be the worst team in the league for the second straight year. Please. Let me have that at least, game. Alrighty, McStevens, Whitaker, and Everett up first for the Platypi. Let's get it on. McStevens leading off, hitting .263 with a homer, 2 RBIs. He came off the bench in the first game against the Platypi this year, as he was injured at the time. Facing lefty Candy Sweet. Here's the lineup she'll face. After him, it's right fielder Leonidas Whitaker, a fully healed shortstop, second-year player Keegan Everett. He was out the first time we played the Platypi due to an injury. On fire, left fielder Muffin Studwick, second baseman Kitty Kaufman, catcher Jacques Often, first baseman Scooter Sandbrick, injured center fielder Churl Dangerfield, and the batting ninth is the pitcher Roberto, as they don't have another center fielder. That's why Dangerfield has to play center. I mean, they have Studwick. He can play center. He's on fire. But they don't have another left fielder, I don't think. Yeah, they do not have another left fielder. Rojas only plays right field. They're screwed. Can we go out strong? I sure hope so. Sweet ready to make her debut. Here we go. You see him in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball down low. 2-0. Slider away. Outside. 3-0. Fastball up. In there at the left. Down the middle. 3-1 as McStevens taken all the way. Ball down and away. Strike called. Full count. Seam up and away. High ball 4. That's the first walk of the game for Sweet. Next up, Whitaker. Leonidas Whitaker, the right fielder, hitting .276, 2 homers, 9 RBIs on the year. Two-seamer away. Driven by Whitaker to left center field. He got a good piece of it. Lawson back to the warning track. He's out of room. Leaps, it's gone. Into the Heaters bullpen. Homer for Whitaker, his 3rd of the season. And it is very quickly 2-0 Platypi in the first. Starting strong, folks. Starting strong. Next up is Keegan Everett, the second-year shortstop, hitting only a .128 on the year with 1 homer, 3 RBIs. He was also injured for a large part of this season, as Sweet is already tense here. Fastball at the knee, strike called, 0-1. So a down year for Everett, very big sophomore slump. Curveball chased high, 0-2. Two-seamer inside, that is fouled off, 0-2 still to count to Everett. Slider away, that's grounded up the middle, base hit. Seeing eye single. And that's 3 straight hits, 3 straight batters to reach to start the game. Oh boy. Studwick up next. Left fielder's on fire, hitting .446 with 2 homers and 11 RBIs. Curveball down and in. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. You see him at the knees. That's grounded to first. Right at Taters. He'll fire to second. 1. Gould back to Taters. Double play. Base is empty. 2 down for Kaufman, hitting .277. 2 homers, 5 RBIs on the year for Kitty. Fastball put away in the first pitch. That's pop foul. Out of play. 0-1. Slider down and in. Low and inside. 1-1. You see him at the knees. Strike called. 2-2. Tough out activates for Kaufman here. Curveball away. Chased outside. Dribbled to second. Charging Golden on the bare hand to first. That ends the inning. Platypi, though, get 2 on the board on the home run by Whitaker. Bottom 1, it's 2-0. Gould, Golden, and Jarvis do up. Against veteran Alberto Roberto in his second year with the Platypi. First year he was with the Jacks here in the series. Jesus Gould leading off. Shortstop hitting .365 with a homer. 7 RBIs on the year. Taking a look at Roberto's numbers. He's 1-0 with a 5 ERA and a 1.33 whip. 10 earned runs given up in 18 innings, averaging 6 innings a start. 13 hits surrendered, 2 homers, 11 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for Roberto, .213, surprisingly. He sets. Heater in there at the letters, 0-1. Change up inside is chased, 0-2. Slider down the way, chop back to Roberto, who makes the play, 1 down. Next up, Golden, hitting .365. 8 RBIs on the year for the second baseman, as Roberto's already locked in. High ball 1. Slider away on the corner outside, 1-1. Change up inside, pulled foul, 1-2. Change up down and in, pulled foul again, still 1-2. Fastball opening, hit the first, backhanded by Sandberg on the liner, 2 down. Base is empty for Jarvis, right fielder hitting .305 with the homer, 10 RBIs. Slider away, strike called, 0-1 as Roberto's already locked in. Curveball inside, 1-1. Slider at the knees, driven by Jarvis to left center field. He got a good piece of that one, carrying well. It is gone. Fireball coming at you. That is Jarvis's second homer of the year. He'll put us on the board. It is 2-1 in the bottom of the first. Attaboy, Dax, attaboy. Next up, Mashed Taters hitting .268 with a homer. 4 RBIs on the year. Change up inside, misses, ball 1. Slider bounces in the dirt, 2-0. Change up down and in there, 2-1. Change up hangs, pulled foul, 2-2. Dribble down in the way, hit up the middle. Diving is the shortstop Everett. It's off his glove into center. Infield single for Taters as that keeps the inning alive. Next up is catcher Hank Hart, who sat out the first game of this episode to rest. He's hitting .340 on the year with 1 homer and 3 RBIs. Hit his first career home run in his last appearance against the B-Wolves, which ended up being the game-winning run. Took him almost 3 years to do it. Change up down the middle. Strike called, 0-1. Forkball at the knees. 1 hopper to short. Backhanded by Everett to first. In time to end the inning. Heaters on the board, though, with a solo home run from Dax Jarvis, his second of the year. It is 2-1 to the second. Often, Sandberg and Dangerfield do up. Jacques Often, the catcher, leading off, hitting .314. 2 homers, 3 RBIs on the year. Four-seamer down and in, inside, ball 1. Slider away, outside, 2-0. Curveball down in the way, in the dirt, 3-0. Fastball up, ball 4. Second walk today for Sweet, lead off and on, and the second for the Platypi. Next up, Sandberg hitting .195, 2 homers, 4 RBIs on the year for the first baseman. Bad jumps active for Often at first. Slider inside, misses on the check, ball 1. Two-seamer low, runner goes on the hit and run, failed attempt. Hart down to second, in time to nail Often as that wild pitch came in to help. Second time that's happened to Often against us this year. He is 0 for 2 on steals. 1-1 the count to Sandberg. Four-seamer away, fouled off. 1-2. Ball down in the way, in the dirt. 2-2. Two-seamer up and in. Hit up the first base line, diving Taters. Just passed him into the corner. Extra bases maybe for Sandberg. Jarvis there on the bare hand will get it in quickly to hold him to just a single. Runner at first, one down. Next up, Dangerfield, the center fielder. Churl hitting 220. 2 RBIs on the year for the injured center outfielder. Was injured the first time he played us this year. And he still hasn't gotten any chance to rest because there are no other center fielders on the Platypi roster. But that don't matter as he'll single here. 2 on, 1 down. For the pitcher slot, here is Roberto hitting 125 on the year. 1 down, 2 on. Good bunting opportunity. Curveball down. As bunt is shown, it's in the dirt. Ball 1. Fastball at the knees. Bunt is down to the third base side. Fouled off. 1-1. Zoom up and in. Bunt shown. Pulled back high. Called ball 2. Fastball up and in. Bunt is down. Up the first base line. Fair ball is sweep there. Bare hands to first. 2 down. Sacrifice successful, and that will bring up McStevens, who walked in the first inning and scored on the home run. Ball down. Check swing low. Ball 1. Fastball down and in. Line at the middle. Past the diving Gould into left center. That is a base hit. 1 run in. Second runner charging around as well. Throw cut by Taters. It is a 2-run single for McStevens. It is 4-1. Next up, Whitaker. 2-run homer his first time up. He's 1 for 1. Is sweet now tense again. Receiver up. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Ball down and in the dirt. 1-1. Receiver up and away. Fouled back. 2-1. 1-2. Whiffer activates for Whitaker. Slider inside. Ripped hard and foul. Still 1-2. Fastball in there. Skied to center. Lawson in a step to his right. Makes the catch to end the inning, but 2 more runs on the board for the Platypi as McStevens drives in 2 on a 2-run single with 2 down. Bottom 2, it's 3-run lead for the Platypi. Biggs, Trevino, and Lawson due up. Biggs leading off. Left fielder's tense, hitting 379. 1 homer, 6 RBIs on the year. Heater up and away. Strike called at the letters. 0-1. Slider's low. 1-1. Fork ball down, driven by Biggs to center field, but that's going to hang up for Dangerfield. 1 down. Trevino up next. The third baseman went 2 for 2 in the first game this episode, hitting a 2-run homer. He's hitting 296 on the year, 2 homers, 4 RBIs. For about the knees, lined back into Roberto as he is down. Infield single for Trevino as no one could get it there. Lawson up next, rookie center fielder hitting 333 with a homer, 5 RBIs. It only caught Roberto in the chest, so he is still good to go as he's staying out there. Curveball inside to Lawson, misses badly, ball 1. Fastball up and away, grounded up the middle. Everett there, flips the second 1, call up in the first, late on the relay. Fielder's choice, 2 down. Next up, Candy Sweet, the pitcher, who is tense. Slider hangs, driven by Sweet, down the line, it is gone! Fireball coming at you as Candy Sweet says, I may not be pitching well, but I can still swing a stick. First homer of the year in her first at-bat, the first swing of the season, it is 4-3. Heaters right back in it. Jesus Gould up next, he's 0 for 1 today and tense. Grounded out his first time up as that will do it for Roberto. As coming out of the bullpen is reliever Omar Chambo, the former Herbisaur's right-hander. Picked up by the Platypi earlier this year. Chambo has made 1 appearance on the year where he got the win. He's 1-0. No ERA, no whip. In 1 inning, he gave up no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, no nothing. Batting average against currently 0. Fastball low in the dirt. Ball 1 from Chambo. Fastball up and in is chased and popped up to second. Easy catch for Kaufman to end the inning. To the third, it's 4-3 after the home run by Candy Sweet. Hard lineup coming up for the Platypi, though. Everett, Studwick, and Kaufman. Here's Everett, 1 for 1 today with a single. Fastball up and away in the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-1. Four-seamer down. Strike called at the knees, 1-2. Slider down in the dirt, bounces, 2-2. The ball away. Grounded to short, right at Gould. He'll charge, make the play to first. 1 down. Next up, Studwick, 0 for 1 today. Down to locked in Mojo after hitting into a double play his first time up. Slider rip foul in the first pitch, 0-1. Two-seamer away, outside, 1-1. Fastball up and in, high, 2-1. Ball away, outside, 3-1. Fastball up and away. Studwick takes it. Called strike. Full count. Two-seamer down and in. Low, ball 4. Third walk today for Sweet. Runner at first. 1 down. Next up, Kaufman. 0 for 1. Rounding out to second her first time up. Ball away in the first pitch. Strike called. 0 and 1. Four-seamer up and in. High. 1 and 1. Slider middle to plate. Kaufman drives it right field. Hit well. That was a hanger, and it is long gone. Home run for Kitty Kaufman, her second of the year, third of the year, and that makes it 6-3. Platypi extend the lead back to 3. Next up, Ulfton walked his first time up. Sweet tense once more. Four-seamer down and in. Strike called. 0 and 1. Slider up and away. Grounded hard to short, right at Gould. Will make the play to first. 2 down. Base is empty now for Sandbrick. 1 for 1 with a single. Ball down and away. Strike called at the knees. 0 and 1. Slider up and away. High. 1 and 1. Fastball away. Fouled off. 1 and 2 at the count. Seamer up and in. Sandbrick grounds it up the middle. A base hit. His second today. He is 2 for 2, and that will keep the inning alive. Here in the third. Next up is Dangerfield. 1 for 1 with the single. Fastball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Two-seamer up. Swung through it. Late. 1 and 1. Ball down in the way in the dirt. Inside. 2 and 1. Fastball down in the way. Low and outside. 3 and 1. Two-seamer up. High. Ball 4. Fourth walk for Sweet. 2 on, 2 down. Here's the pitcher, Omar Chambo. Fastball up in the first pitch. Swung through it. 0 and 1. Ball up and away. Popped up to left field off the end of the bat. Biggs in a step to his left. Calls for it. And he'll put it away. That'll end the inning. But 2 more runs for the Platypi and another home run. This time it's Kitty Kaufman. 6-3 to the bottom of the third. Golden, Jarvis, and Taters do up. There's Golden. 0 for 1 today. Fastball inside. Misses. Ball 1. Fastball in the dirt. 2 and 0. Curveball at the knees. He skies it in the shallow center on the power swing. Dangerfield in. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Jarvis. 1 for 1 with a home run his first time up. He's locked in. Heater away. Ball 1. Chambo now locked in. Curveball inside. Strike called. 1 and 1. Fastball down and in. Inside low. 2 and 1. Fastball away. Driven by Jarvis to left center field. Hit pretty well. Carrying well. It'll die at the warning track. 2 down. Base empty for Taters. 1 for 1 with a single. Ball at the knees. Chopped at the middle. Backhanded by Kaufman. 1-2-3 inning for Chambo in the third. To the fourth, it's still 6-3. McStevens, Whitaker, and Everett do up. There's McStevens. 1 for 1 with a 2-run single and a walk today. Fastball up. Fouled off. 0 and 1. Ball down. Low in the dirt. 1 and 1. Seamer up and in. Check swing strike called. 1 and 2. Slider down and in. Low in the dirt. 2 and 2. Fastball away. Pop foul out of play. Still 2 and 2. Ball down in the way. Fouled off. We'll do it again. 2-2 pitch coming. Two-seamer away. Strike 3 called. First punch out of the year for Sweet. 1 down. Next up is Whitaker. 1 for 2 with the 2-run homer. About last time up. Slider high. Chopped in the hole to first. Taters over. Bare hands it cleanly to Sweet. 2 down. Sweet back to neutral. Next up Everett. 1 for 2 with a single. Ball away. Low. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Chopped to second. Right at Golden. No charge. Make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Sweet in the fourth. Her first of the year. Bottom fourth. 6-3. Hart, Biggs, and Trevino do up. There's Hart. 0 for 1 today against the locked-in Chambo. Curveball inside, low and inside. Ball 1. Curveball in the dirt, bounces. 2 and 0. Curveball's outside. 3 and 0. Fastball down the middle. 3 and 1. Fastball down the middle. Fouled back. Full count. Curveball inside is Chase. Grounded to second. Easy play for Kaufman. 1 down. Next up, Biggs. 0 for 1 with the line out to center his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Heater up and away. Strike called. 0 and 1. Fastball at the knees. Hard chopper to second. Backhanded by Kaufman to her right. 2 down now. Base is empty for Trevino. 1 for 1 with a single. Fastball up and in. Swung late. 0 and 1. Fastball away, line at the middle, base hit for Trevino. His second today, he's 2 for 2. 2-out single keeps the inning alive. Next up is Lawson, 0 for 1. Pick off to first, back safely Trevino. Pick off again, back safely. Pick off again, third in a row. Runner still safe. Pick off again, 4 in a row now as Trevino just diving back. Fastball up and in, swung late, 0-1. Pitch out, nothing doing. Check swing high on the heater, 2-1. Fastball inside, ripped by Lawson to right field, base hit. 2 on, 2 down. That's going to bring up the pitcher, Candy Sweet, who homered her first time up. She's 1 for 1. Can Candy capture lightning in a bottle twice? Fastball up and in, turned on, popped it up. Shallow right field. Kaufman there makes the 3rd out of the inning. And that ends the inning. To the 5th, it's 6-3. Studwick, Kaufman, and Often due up. There's Studwick, 0 for 1 with a walk today. First pitch curveball down and in. Strike called at the knees, 0-1. Fastball at the knees, blew it by him, 0-2. Seam up and in. Line down the right field line. Foul. Still 0-2. Slider away. Chop to short. Charging Gould. Will barehand it. Fires. 1 down. Next up is Kaufman. 1 for 2 with the 2-run homer. Last time up. Fastball down in the way. Strike called. 0-1. Seamer away. Line to second. Golden over. Backhands it cleanly. 2 down. Next up, Often 0 for 1 with a walk. Grounded out last time up. Ball down and in on the first pitch. Low ball 1. Fastball up high. 2-0. Two-seamer in there. Check swing strike. 2-1. Slider down in the way. Outside. 3-1. Fastball away. Grounded to third. Right at Trevino. He'll make the play to first. 1-2-3 inning for Sweet, and that ends her day after 5. Bottom 5 at 6-3. Gould, Golden, and Jarvis due up against Chambo. Here's Gould, 0 for 2 today in tenths. Grounded out to second his first time up. Second time up. Heater up and in. Strike called. 1-1 as Chambo's locked in again. Heater way high. 1-1. Fastball up. Hard chopper to second. Kaufman over to her left. Cuts it off. 1 down. Golden up next. He's 0 for 2 today. High heater misses. Ball 1. Curveball at the knees. Line up the middle. Base hit for Golden. He's on with 1 down now. Jamba down to neutral. Next up is Jarvis, 1 for 2 with a solo homer today. Fastball in there, 0-1. That's high, 1-1. Flew out to the warning track in left center last time up, Jarvis did. Heater down the middle, driven by Jarvis, left center field. He got a lot of that one, folks. It is gone off the top of the fence. Second homer of the game for Dax Jarvis. First multi-homer game of his career. Fireball coming at you. We're back in. It is 6-5. We're only down a run. Next up, Taters, 1 for 2 with a single. Heater outside. Ball 1. Curveball's inside. 2-0. Fastball inside is chased. Lined up the middle. Kaufman backhands it. 2 down. Next up is Hart, 0 for 2 today. Curveball away, turned on by Hart into the gap, right center field, drifting away from Dangerfield. He will run it down, though, in the gap to end the inning. But 2 more on the board for the Heaters on the second homer of the game for Dax Jarvis. 6-5 the score to the 6th. Sandberg, Dangerfield, and Chambo due up. Here's Sandberg, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles. Candy Sweet going to start the inning here. Fastball in the dirt, ball 1. Curveball up and in. That's lined up the middle, base hit, right center. I'll probably do it for Sweet here. Lead off man on in the 6th here. Here's Dangerfield, 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. We are going to go to the bullpen here. I wanted to double switch off somebody. Maybe we could double switch off Gould, yeah. I don't know. Do we double switch off Taters this early? Maybe. Hank Hart? Yeah. Nash is tired, though, so doesn't matter. We're not playing in the playoffs. Tough calls. Yeah, let's do it. Let's double off Taters. Okay, we are going to double switch. We are going to go to Romeo Garner, and we are going to take Taters off and let Burnside come in to play first base. Romeo Garner, the rookie, 1-0. He has a 4.50 ERA and a 1.08 whip on the year. 6 earned runs given up in 12 innings, 6 appearances. 11 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 homers, and 8 strikeouts. Batting average against on the year for the Rook, 234. Leadoff man on at first is the responsibility of Candy Sweet. Fastball low, ball 1. Curveball down, bunt shown, fouled off, 1-1. Cutter up and in. Swift through it, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. High, 2-2. Good take. Curveball up and away. Strike 3 called. Caught the corner. First punch out for Garner, 1 down. Pitcher slot due up next. It's Chombo. He's 0 for 1. I expect a pinch hitter for him since he's gassed. And we do get one. It is third baseman Trisha Lee, hitting .320 on the year with 4 RBIs. Cutter up and away in the first pitch. Lined up the middle. Base hit. Lee's pinch hit single. Puts 2 on and 1 down now in the inning. Top lineup up now. Here's McStevens. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single and a walk. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Cutter down. In the dirt. 1-1. Good take. Fastball middle in. Way inside. 2-1. Curveball at the knees. McStevens lines it in the center. Base hit. Base is loaded now with 1 down as Lawson got that in quickly. Whitaker up next. Base is juiced. 1 down in the inning. 1 for 3 with the 2-run homer today. Trying to break it open. Four-seamer up and away in the first pitch is high. Ball 1. Slider up. Strike called at the letters. 1-1. Curveball down in the way. Fouled off. 1-2 as Whitaker activates for Whitaker. Cutter up and in. Chased it inside strike 3. Second punch out for Garner. 2 down. Next up, Everett with the bases loaded. 1 for 3 with a single. Trying to capitalize here. Cutter down in the way in the first pitch. Check swing strike. 0-1. Slider up and in. Fouled off by Everett. 0-2. Four-seamer up and away. Chased and fouled off. We'll do it again. 0-2. Ball inside. Fouled off. He chased it again. We'll stay alive. Cutter down. Grounded to second. Golden backhands it cleanly to first. And Garner gets out of a bases loaded jam in the 6th. Commonly coming out of the bullpen is he'll replace Lee. Bottom 6. We're down 6-5. Biggs, Trevino, and Lawson due up. Here's Buster Biggs, 0 for 2 today in tenths. Left fielder will be the first batter to face Meat Commonly, the right-hander, former Buzzards reliever. Meat Commonly on the year, 0-1. He has a 10.38 ERA and a 2.31 whip. 5 earned runs given up with 5 appearances, 1 save, 4 1/3 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 2 walks, a homer, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against .381 in the year. Commonly's 1 loss on the season came against us in that extra innings game we played against the Platypi earlier this year. Fastball at the knees, 0-1. Cutter down, fouled off, 0-2 to Biggs. Fastball up and away, lined in the hole. Base hit to left field as Biggs has his first hit today. He's on with none down to start the inning. Next up is Trevino. He's locked in, 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, 4 for 4 today total, as he also singled and homered in the first game of this doubleheader episode. Commonly sets, fastball outside on the cutter, ball 1. Cutter at the knees, driven by Trevino to center field, hit pretty well. Dangerfield to the warning track, runs it down, 1 out. Good swing by Trevino, just didn't have enough carry. Next up, Lawson, 1 for 2 with a single last time up. Now it's a pitch active here. Cutter chased outside, dribbled to the mound. Commonly backhands it, no play at second, no go to first. 2 down. Runner in scoring position for first baseman Dimples Burnside, batting 2 for 8 on the year. Looking to drive in his first run of the season. Sophomore takes Cutter away, strike called. First at bat, he was on double switch last inning. Curveball inside misses, ball 1. Fastball down and in, bloop to left center. That is down for a hit. Coming around third, charging forward. Here comes Biggs. Here's the throw from Studwick in time. Good thought by Biggs. I love the aggression, but Muffin Studwick just had the cannon today. To the 7th, we're still down 1. 6-5 the score. Studwick, Kaufman, and Often due up. Here's Studwick, 0 for 2 with the walk today. First pitch fastball up and in, high, ball 1. For ball away. Outside. 2-0. Cutter down and in. Line to second. Golden picks it on the hop cleanly to first. 1 down. Next up is Kaufman. 1 for 3 with the 2-run homer today. Still locked in. Four-seamer up and away. High. Ball 1. Cutter down and away. Fouled off. 1-1. Slider up and in. Skied to left center. Lawson back a step to his right. He's there. Makes the catch. 2 down. Base is empty for Often. 0 for 2 with the walk today. Power's righty active, though. First pitch curveball down in the way. Grounded hard at the middle. Good rip by Often. His first hit today. He's 1 for 3. Keeps the inning alive here for the 7-hitter. Here's Sandberg. 3 for 3 today with 3 singles. Cutter away. Check swing strike at the knees. 0-1. Slider down and in. Inside. 1-1. Four-seamer up and in. High. 2-1. Ball down and in. Fouled off. 2-2. Cutter away. Line to third. Right at Trevino. He'll make the catch. That'll end the inning. Another 0 on the board from Garner. Bottom 7. It is 6-5. Gould, Golden, and Jarvis. Top of the lineup up against Commonly. Pitcher slot due up fourth this inning. There's Gould, 0 for 3 today in tenths, looking for his first hit of the contest against Commonly. Peter in there at the letters, 0-1. Fastball up and away, line to first, right at Sandberg, 1 down. Golden up next, 1 for 3 with a single. Cutter up high, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, ripped by Golden to left center, but that's going to hang up for Dangerfield. 2 down. Next up, Jarvis, 2 for 3 today. He's got 2 bombs, driving in 3 of our 5 runs. Still locked in. Fastball up. Hard rip to third, but McStevens playing the line there to make the stop. 1-2-3 inning for the Heaters to the 8th. It's 6-5. We are going to double switch here. Dangerfield, Commonly, and McStevens due up. There's Dangerfield, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. We are going to double switch off Garner here, who is a little tired. We're going to go to Arena Barnes. We're going to take Gould off and bring Pollard in to play shortstop. He'll lead off next inning. Rookie Arena Barnes making her final appearance of the season. Rookie's 2-0. She has a 10.13 ERA and a 2.25 whip. 9 runs given up in 6 appearances, totaling 8 innings. 17 hits surrendered, 1 homer, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Batting average against 447 on the year. Facing the injured Dangerfield to start. Fastball down, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Slider away. Strike called, 0-2. Change up inside, down and in, chop the third. Trevino charges, makes the play. 1 down. Next up, Commonly, the pitcher. Pinch hitter coming, it's Pepe Vinicio, the second baseman. Hitting .091 on the year. Slider up and in on the first pitch, strike called at the letters, 0-1. Curveball down and away, in the dirt. Bounces, 1-1. Fastball up and away. Chased and fouled off, 1-2. Change up down and in. Fouled off, still 1-2. Slider away. Chased and fouled back. We'll do it again. Fastball up and in. Lined in the center. Base hit for Vinicio as that'll put him on with 1 down as the pinch hitter reaches. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's McStevens. 2 for 3 with 2 singles, 2 RBIs, and a walk today. Ball down and in on the first pitch. In the dirt. Bounces. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and away. Line foul. 1-1. Change up and in. Almost hits McStevens as he backs away. 2-1. Slider away. Outside. 3-1. Fastball at the knees. Chopped at the middle. Past the diving Pollard. Base hit. Third hit today for Beefcake. He's 3 for 4. 2 on, 1 down now. Big spot to break the game open. Here's Whitaker. 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. Failed to do so with the bases loaded last time up. He struck out. For ball away. Strike called. 0-1. Change it down and in. Check swing strike. 0-2. Whiffer activates. Slider up and away. Chased it. Strike 3. First punch up for Barnes. 2 down. Next up, Everett. He grounded out with the bases loaded last time up. He's 1 for 4 with a single. Four-seamer up and in on the first pitch. Inside. Ball 1. Change up away. Outside. 2-0. Slider down and away. Swung late. 2-1. Fastball down and away. Low of the check. 3-1. Ball down and in. Grounded to second. Golden over. Cuts it off. Fires to first in time. And Barnes gets out of the jam in the 8th. Bottom 8. It's still 6-5. Coming out of the bullpen for the Platypi. It is Chuck Filthwick, Omar Chambo's old Herbisaur's teammate. Bottom 8. It's 6-5. Pollard, Hart, and Biggs due up. Jamie Pollard, the shortstop. First bat of the game for him as he double switched in at the top half of the inning. Tense currently hitting .254, 2 homers, 4 RBIs, facing Chuck Filthwick. Filthwick on the air, best reliever in the bullpen for the Platypi remaining. 0-1. He has a .355 ERA and an .079 whip. 5 earned runs given up in 10 appearances, totaling 12 2/3 innings pitched. 7 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 2 homers, 13 strikeouts to lead the bullpen, and a batting average against a .156. Two-seamer up and away high, ball 1. Filthwick will be looking for the 6-inning save here probably. Slider inside, caught the corner, 1-1. Slider away, pulled in the hole. Base hit for Pollard as McStevens was stuck playing the line. That is a single for Pollard. He's back to neutral. Tying run on in the 8th to start the inning for the Heaters. Hank Hart up next. He's 0 for 3. Looking for something. Fastball high, ball 1. Fastball inside. Fisted to left by Hart. That's going to go right to Studwick. 1 down. Next up, Buster Biggs, 1 for 3 with a single today. Still tense, though. Fastball up, strike called, 0-1. Fastball down and in, chopped at the middle. Kaufman backhands cleanly to second. Everett to first, double play, and that ends the inning. For the 9th, it's still 6-5. Studwick, Kaufman, and Often due up. For Studwick, 0 for 3 with the walk. First pitch curveball down, low in the dirt, ball 1. Fastball up. Sky to right center. Lawson over. He's there. Puts away for the first out. Next up is Kaufman, 1 for 4 with a 2-run homer. Oof indeed, my friend. Oof indeed. Slider away. Line down the right field line. That is going into the corner. That'll be extra bases for Kaufman. Jarvis gets it in quickly, but it is still a double. Runner at first. Run at second, 1 down for Often, who singled last time up. He's 1 for 3. He's also walked today. Ball inside on the first pitch. Strike called, 0-1. Fastball away. That's Sky down the left field line, hooking into the corner. Biggs going over. Runs it down for the second out. Kaufman tagging for third. She'll think better of it. Good throw from Biggs. Runner still in scoring position for Sandbrick, who's got RBI dot active now. He's 3 for 4 today with 3 singles. You love this park? It is the best one. It's up there for me. I'd say it's up there. Definitely. It is a very good park. Nice balanced park, I think. Fastball low, ball 1. Slider away. Chopped to short. Pollard charges. Bare hands. In time to first, and Barnes strands the runner again. To the bottom of the 9th, we're down 6-5. Trevino, Lawson, and Burnside. Last chances for the Heaters. Let's make it happen. Trevino up first, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. He is locked in. Lined out to dead center last time up, facing Filthwick, who's going for the 6-out save. Two-seamer away, caught the corner, 0-1. Sliders outside from Filthwick, 1-1. Fastball down and in, chased and chopped to short. Easy play for Everett, 1 down. Next up is Lawson, rookie 1 for 3 with a single today. Outside pitch still active. Fastball inside, driven by Lawson to left center, but it's going to hang up for Dangerfield. 2 down. Last chance is Dimples Burnside. 1 for 1 with a single. Almost drove in a run last time up. Peter up and in, strike called, 0-1. Fastball up and away, popped up. Left center, that'll do it. Studwick over. Makes the catch, 1-2-3 inning for Filthwick in the 9th. We lose. A heartbreaker, 6-5 the final. Yep, it's just been the story of our season. Close, not quite, and a whole lot of heartbreak. God, this team sucks. Okay. RBIs today, 2 for McStevens on a single in the 2nd inning. Whitaker had a 2-run homer in the 1st inning, and Kitty Kaufman had a 2-run homer in the 3rd inning. That's it. They didn't score anything after that. For us, we had 2 home runs today from Dax Jarvis, first multi-homer game of his young career. Drives in 3 of our 5 runs, and the other 2 were driven in by Candy Sweet as she hit a 2-run bomb in her first at-bat of the season. Her first swing even, first pitch she saw, hanging slider from Roberto, pulled it into the right field corner, just over that low wall. And we'll finish the year at 4-12, matching last year's record, I believe, unless we went 3-13. I'll have to check. Chombo gets the win, 3 1/3 in relief, 4 hits, 2 earned runs given up, 1 homer. We did murder Roberto, so that's nice. Chombo improves to 2-0 in the year. Filthwick finishes with his first save of the season, going 2 innings in relief, giving up a hit. Lost to Candy Sweet, 5 innings, 8 hits, 4 walks, 6 earned runs, 2 homers, and a strikeout. She falls to 0-1. Barnes and Garner combined for 4 scoreless relief innings, giving up 6 hits total and 3 total strikeouts. Jarvis, your player of the game with the 2 homers, followed by Kaufman for her 2-run homer, and then Mick Stevens with his 3-hit day, driving in 2 runs. All right, well, that's good. Season's over. Now we can go see what happens in the playoffs and whatnot. Finally. All right, are we the worst team in the league for the 2nd straight year? Let's find out. Let's have a peek. What do we got? Looking around the league, Herbisaur signed Latoya Lundberg as they cut Hiro Misano, making the playoff push there. Franzilla released by the Overdogs for Layla Buckberger. A little bit of a crap for crap move there. Crocodile signed Lubbock Kirby, the reliever who was on our roster for a little bit here. He will replace Alana Bartlett. Candy Sweet loses 5 power. It's okay. She got her 1 homer. That's fine. Hank Hart plus 3 fielding, up to 82 now. Rusty Bustum signs to the Buzzards as they cut Jess Fowl. Buzzards, of course, were eliminated from the playoffs. Candy Sweet gets plus 7 accuracy on a random roll at 32. That's nice. Too bad she won't be here next year. And the Wideloads signed Dig Eforto as they cut the man, the myth, the legend himself, Hack Liner. What? They still got 1 game to play. They got 2 games left. Or 1 game left. Don't matter. What the hell? Got rid of the man, the myth himself. Okay. All right. I see you. All right, let's send these last couple of games here. We are not the worst team in the league. Freebooters lose the run differential, bat us to us, so yay. Wild Pigs win 4-2, sealing their playoff spot, looks like. Crocodons rally but lose to the Jacks ultimately 8-7, knocking them out of the playoffs. Jacks are still alive. Moonstars beat the Salties 6-4. Moonstars then beat them 3-2 as they win the division at 10-6. They're going to be in the playoffs. B-Wolves win 7-0 as they knock off the Wideloads. That knocks the Jacks out of the playoffs. And then they lose to the Grapplers once. And then beat the Platypi in the final game of the season, winning 6-1. So B-Wolves finish at 10-6. They are going to be the 3 seed this year. Jacks are knocked out of the playoffs. Nemesis sneak in as the 4 with a +3. And Overdogs are the 2 seed at 9-7. Grapplers will be the 1 at 11-5. On the other side for the Super Conference, Herbisaurs are 10-6. They will be the top seed as they have the run differential tiebreaker over the Moonstars, who are also 10-6. 3rd place goes to the Wild Pigs, and the 4th team in is the Moose. Everyone else is out. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look at player development. That's right, we got to do player development. Then we'll do league leaders, and then we will look at the playoffs. All right, so this one for Raffi did stick around. This one for Golden was nice. So was this one for Garner. This is a good one for Trevino. I could use utility on him. That would be nice. He also could use that. Oh, damn it. Balfour's not going to be here. Neither is Nail. Raffi is borderline. The better chance for traits goes to Garner and Trevino. So we have to do both of them. Unfortunately for Golden, he's not going to get this. But yeah, got to go where the percentages are here. Entourage for Garner. Let's see what we get. 1 contact to 7, lose 4 junk to 73. Maximum accuracy roll 16. He goes up to 57. Does not get K-Man though. Damn it. I would have loved that. He is now a B overall though, so he goes from a C+ to a B in 1 season. That's awesome. And for Trevino, the utility trait chance is too high to ignore. 2 power to 90. That's fine. Slow speed roll to 85. 2 fielding to 59. Does not get utility though. Damn it. Another trait chance goes by us. Unlucky there. All right, well, still some good rolls there. Trevino's what? Is he still a B? Yeah, he's still a B. Okay. Still, we got some younger guys better. Let's look at league leaders here. Who is your MVP for year 3? Let's have a look. It is Alicia Woodrow, the Moonstars ace. 180 ERA, a 1 whip, 1 complete game, 30 innings pitched, 32 strikeouts. Not bad at all. Solid average of almost 8 innings a start. Not bad, not bad. 176 batting average against 2. That's pretty damn good. A lot of pitchers up there this year. A lot of them. 6 of them were pitchers. Matty Bats wins the batting title, batting .456 for the Crocs this year. Non-store ties for the home run king with Slam and Wagner, and Wagner gets the RBI crown at 20. We had no guys in any of these categories. I think our highest home run total was 3, and that was by Jarvis. Going to the second batting thing, no one here for us again, as it was that bat of a year. Matty Bats is the on-base slugging and OBS queen, I should say. For hits, Buster Biggs actually makes the top 10. He finishes tied for third with 26 on the year. Extra base hits, nobody for us, and nobody in the strikeout category at least. That's nice. Moving to the runs scored category, Sack the Song is your leader there. Stolen bases, Lloyd Cook had 9. And caught stealing, Jamie Pollard ties for league lead with 2. Winners, Alicia Woodrow ties for league lead and wins with 3. Nobody for pitching for us. No one in earned run average either or saves. Whip, OBA, and strikeouts, nothing for us. And for strikeouts 9, walks 9, strikeout to walk ratio, again, nothing for us. It was just that bad of a year for us as a team. We didn't make almost any league leader categories. We only had Biggs in the hit category and Pollard in the stolen bases caught category. That's just how bad of a year it was. All right. Look at the summary here real quick. Was this year better than last? It was. So it's not the worst year in franchise history, but it sure damn felt like it. So we're going to miss the playoffs again. Right now, a record of 14-34. Not great. Next year is the last chance for us to make the playoffs. If we fail to do it in year 4, the series will end and we will move on to a different team. Whether it be in this game or if at that point Super Mega Baseball 4 has been released, we'll go over to that. Yep, we missed the playoffs again. Okay, 8 teams. Herbisaurs, Moonstars, Wild Pigs, Moose, Grapplers, Overdogs, Bee, Wolves, Nemesis. Let's see who comes out on top. Let's go. Who's going to win the Year 3 championship? Wild Pigs off to a hot start. They do take Game 1 on the road against the Moonstars, 5-3. Moose are going to beat up on the Herbisaurs here, take the Game 1 on the road, 10-1. Bee Wolves take Game 1 on the road as well, 10-4. So far, all the road teams win in the first round. All 4 road teams win, 6-0. Nemesis take that game. Wild Pigs at home choke it to the Moonstars, 4-1. They'll force Game 3. Moose rally but lose 5-3 to the Herbisaurs. That'll force Game 3 as well. Overdogs win on the road, forcing Game 3, 4-2 the final there. And the Nemesis at home will choke it to the Grapplers, but rally and win in 10-9-8. They sweep. Top seed Grapplers are out. Moonstars beat the Wild Pigs as they knock them off, winning 5-3. Moose then shut out the Herbisaurs, knocking off the top seed 4-0. And the Beavles knock off the Overdogs 4-2. So only the 2 seed on the Super Conference side advances. All the other lower seeds are eliminated. Moose win Game 1, 4-2 on the road. Nemesis on the road against the Beavles. Beavles rally and win 4-3. Moose then sweep it, winning 2-0, knocking off the Moonstars. So the 4 seed advances from the Super side. And for the Mega side, the 4 seed forces Game 3. They win 9-3 at home. And on the road again, Bee-Wolves are going to win at home, 8-3. It's 3 versus 4. Bee-Wolves have home field advantage. Bee-Wolves win Game 1, 7-3. Game 2 starts well for them, and the Bee-Wolves, another division rival, take a title. Bee-Wolves win 11-2. Wow, okay, so 2 teams in our division have already won championships in this series. My God, that is annoying. Bee-Wolves had to play almost the max amount of games to do it, but they managed to win. Good job for them, congratulations. And here I thought their offense was too weak to be good. Proved me wrong. So Bee-Wolves are your Year 3 champions. We finished this regular season with 2 losses. We lose, I believe, 9-4 in the first game against the Wideloads, and then in the second game against Platypi, we end up losing 6-5. So tough luck, but you know that's just basically how our season went. Next episode is going to be the off season, where we try to improve this team to a playoff caliber team. Last chance to dance in Year 4. If we do not make the playoffs, the series is going to be over, as I will theoretically be fired in the canon of this universe, and we'll have to pick a new team to start. No idea who that would be if that happens, but I'll keep you posted when we do get to that. Stick around. We're going to film the off-season right after this here on Twitch. So if you made it this deep into the video, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, link to Twitch down in the description below, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode. Until then, this is the Nasty One, signing off. Have a wonderful day, everybody.